gonna make homemade lasagna. Got my special hat. Just gonna get my prep ready, and at the same time I'm going to do a bit more of a close-up in this video, so maybe you'll be able to see a little bit better what I'm doing. Well, let's get ready. So the first thing you want to do is, when you've got your sauce for your lasagna, you can have lasagna sauce, basic tomato sauce, or you can have spaghetti sauce, a real spaghetti sauce, or even pizza sauce will do. But I use the tin tomatoes, and I also use jar tomatoes at the same time, because they've got all the spices necessary. You don't have to add oregano or basil or any other spices, because it's all in it. And sometimes they even have like chopped onions, garlic necessary, of course. So it's all in the sauce. So first, we're just going to layer our dish just with a little coat of sauce. Just gonna put in a little bit of sauce. Yeah, a little bit of sauce. Then want to start the first layer of noodles. Shake off the excess water. I rinse my noodles and keep them in the water, otherwise they're going to shrivel. Now that we've got our first layer of noodles in, we're going to add our second layer of sauce. Now that we've got our second layer of sauce, we're going to just tuck in the sides here a bit. And now, what's next? Before, I'm going to add another layer here. I've got here some cheese. As far as the cheese goes, you can use Emmental, mozzarella, Swiss, whatever's your fancy, even cheddar. So I want to add a bit of cheese. I love adding cheese between my layers. Here. Just a bit. Now, we're going to go with our next level. And you know, like I always say, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be edible. Oh, some noodles are starting to stick. Now, we've got our next layer put in. Then comes the fun part. Now, I'm not going to add any sauce to this layer because what I want to do is I've got here some cottage cheese I added for almost 1 cup of cottage cheese, I've added a couple of tablespoons of cream just to liquefy it a little bit. So if you don't like cottage cheese, you don't have to put any in. You can just add another layer of sauce. I always say spaghetti sauce because that's the way I was taught. You make a big batch of spaghetti sauce, you know, and you can even make like your spaghetti and meatballs and put meatballs in too. Now you want to add your dollops of cottage cheese. Everybody's starting to think about Christmas. It's gonna come fast. And most likely, a lot of people have started thinking of what they're gonna make as food. Are you a traditional person? Basics. like meat pie and turkey and all that good stuff. Now, got our cottage cheese. I have a mix here, a salad. It's some spinach, some kale, a little bit of arugula. Just want to add a bit here. So this will wither down as it cooks. It's going to help to mix also in with the cottage cheese, and gives it that little extra something. There now. We've done that. See if I can tuck it in. Might not be able to tuck these ones in here. Okay. Doesn't matter. And now we want to add, again, just a light drizzle of cheese. Gotta save the cheese for the top coating. Just a little bit of cheese. Now, my noodles have stuck. What I'm going to do is, I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to get a pair of scissors. I'm just going to trim off some here, a little bit too long. Okay, now moving right along. And the last one. There. Now, for the little extra I was talking about, I've got here some bacon, which I've pre-cooked already and diced up. So I like to put bacon on the top here. Just a bit of bacon here first. Here. And we want to add some more of our sauce. Might as well just pour the rest in here. even that out a bit. Now, we can add the rest of our bacon. I like to have those little pieces of bacon, you know, that stick up, that are gonna cook and get crispy. At the same time, a good thing when you're making lasagna too is you have sometimes extras for other meals, like I said. You know, so your prep and your cooking gets done all in one time. And as I put salad and I've got cheese and I have everything with the bacon, I can crisp up my bacon very good, chop it up, and you make a Caesar salad to go with your lasagna. Now, I'm just going to add the last coat of cheese. I want to make sure we put in a lot of cheese at the end. That's like, one time in a sense I felt like a lasagna, and I didn't have everything I needed to make one. So what I did is I made a mac and cheese lasagna. It was special, but it was very good. So, there. Now, she is ready for the oven. This is going to cook for about 35 to 40 minutes, I guess, at about 350 degrees. But I'm going to watch it because I don't want the cheese to burn. So, here you have the lasagna. Now, as for me, I'm going to have a lot for myself, but once I've cut it up in squares, I can freeze it, and then I've got my prep meals made in advance. So, we're going to go pop this in the oven. And for anybody else watching, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, give me a like, and come back for more. So we love you, and take care. Bye for now. Bye. Let's get this baby in the oven. There you have it. Our homemade lasagna. Enjoy.